Well, welcome. I'm sitting here with one of my very closest friends and former co-host, the lovely Colette Linden. Welcome, Colette.
That's quite the introduction.
Well,
Thank you.
well,
Hello.
quite the reunion happening right here in this studio. Colette now currently is very busy in her very expansive role as the fundraising and marketing coordinator for our local Habitat for Humanity of Sault Ste. Marie and area. So welcome.
Thank you.
So busy time for you.
Very
now.
busy time.
Yeah.
And it's nice to be back. It's nice to sit beside you.
Well, yes.
But onward.
So now Habitat, obviously, well known and very dependent on collaborative engagement with community partners.
Yes.
So fundraising. You have a very newly revived event that is on the horizon, November 18th. Mark that down. Not just because it's the day after my birthday.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. I didn't want to do it on the 17th because we'd still be celebrating. So yeah, November 18th. Yeah, thanks for having me. So Steel Toes and Stilettos is our gala, Saturday, November 18th. And this year we're going back to the Grand Gardens.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah,
yes.
They've got a meal planned out there that I hope you come hungry. Let's just say that. So we got the pasta and chicken and potatoes, salad, everything like that.
Everybody's
Dessert,
favorites.
tiramisu.
Very nice.
I'm not sure I'm saying that properly, but I figured if I did it with an accent, it might sound a little bit better.
Okay.
And dancing, and DJ Bizik's going to be there in the house, so we can dance in. Yeah, and Savvy, this new thing called Savvy photo booth where it does like the 360 around
I've
you.
I've seen those on Facebook. So yeah, it's where everybody gets their moment. It's okay.
And the couch and the lighting is phenomenal. So.
Okay. So now a gala proper. This isn't something that you're just going to show up in your jeans.
No.
Formal attire. So whether you're wearing your snazziest little cocktail dress or something more along the lines of a formal gown, but you definitely want to take this opportunity to get all dolled up and go out and eat and have a cocktail and take some fabulous
savvy pictures. That's right.
All in support of a great cause. Now I believe tickets are $80.
Yes,
and that includes everything except for your drinks.
Yeah, cash bar. Yep.
Okay, cash bar. Now, can people actually buy tables if they have a group that want to come?
They sure can, and we do encourage that. This is a night for everyone to get together to learn a little bit more about what our strategic plan is for 2024, and I'll get into that because we are stepping into our largest and our biggest endeavor to date, and I'll get into that in a second. So, yes, table of 10 would be $700.
Okay, so discount, right? Right off the top. So $10 off each ticket if you can get 10 people. Do that.
Absolutely. So the premise of the event is to raise funds and raise awareness. We are building a 5-plex in the spring of 2024.
Oh, wow.
This is our largest endeavor to date that I was speaking of. So we need 5 times the donations. We need 5 times the contractors, 5 times the roofers. We just need a lot of support, and it's going to be challenging. We need to raise that funds. We do have some grants, but we need the help of the community for the affordable home ownership program.
Okay. So talk to me a little bit about the affordable home ownership program. So what does that look like compared to the, I don't want to say standard builds because, there's nothing standard about the way the community comes together in support of families who find home ownership just out of their reach. So talk to me then about this affordable home ownership program. What does that look like?
Well, a lot of, we do offer the affordable home ownership program, and it is a process. If people apply, they need a home. There are a lot of check marks that need to be complied with, right? So we don't give homes away. I know that might be a misconception to some. We don't just say, here are your keys and have fun. The people who need the homes, the homeowners themselves, they go into the affordable home ownership program. They offer 400 hours of volunteer time. They are to help with the build and the painting and the cost. And they still have their mortgage. They still have to get a mortgage and be in good standing financially. So right now we are in the process of going through the 5 families who will take over the beautiful homes that we're building, which is going to be right across from Cora High School, by the way.
Wow,
so it's on Goulet
great.
Avenue. Yeah.
Definitely coming in support then of those who, find themselves perhaps down on their luck.
Right. Yep.
Struggling with circumstance that, as are so many, so to have these builds and a fiveplex in particular, a very ambitious and aggressive stance, in support of homing people for whom, again, home ownership may be, a far-off dream. So, and as well, I think, and everybody, I think, mostly would be aware that Sault Ste. Marie and the province of Ontario is under pressure to address the ongoing crises that is homelessness.
That's right.
Or, insecurity around being able to afford so many things, including accommodations. So
unfortunately, when COVID hit, that did hit hard for the community, and it hit hard across the board. But it also pointed out the need for affordable home living, and to be honest, something that is okay for a family to go into with their children. You know what I mean? So that's what we're here for, and that's what we're raising money for. And there are many deserving families. Unfortunately, there's only going to be 5 units this year, but to the credit of Habitat, to build a fiveplex, to gain that property to build a fiveplex. And not only that, engage the community. So we're engaging construction companies, we're engaging painters. And, it gives me kind of goosebumps a little bit because it's a really rewarding position to see people come together and help out in such a great way.
Wow. Yeah. No, and I think the Sioux really historically has demonstrated their capacity to come together in support of our local residents. So now, when you talk about the people that partner with Habitat to create these opportunities, do you find that there are certain companies that will just come in again and again?
Oh yeah, we do have our companies out there. Sault Construction is one of them. They are a major contributor to every project we put out there.
Wow.
I shouldn't just single it out. D&M Plumbing is another one that has expanded their services and are helping us out. We just wrapped up Sioux Burger Month.
Nice.
And 10 restaurants contributed to that financial success. And I don't have a final number yet to share with you. But it is fantastic the way the companies do come together. Yeah. So I am reaching out to those who were there last year, but like I said, because we're building a fiveplex, we need 5 really, we need some help. The real estate companies also help out a lot. So we do appreciate the real estate agents who work with us.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, I had no idea. And for those of you who do watch these interviews, you will know, and for those of you who don't, I always do a written summary. So certainly I will be populating this within the next, 24 to 48 hours. But it will, we will speak to, hopefully by then you may have a number on the Burger Month.
Absolutely, and I'm going to be doing that this afternoon.
And, so once again, we'll circle right back round to the top. So Steel Toes and Stilettos, a gala at the Grand Gardens in support of our local Habitat for Humanity Sault Ste. Marie and area.
That's right.
Your opportunity to come out and dress your finest,
Attire.
formal wear.
Yeah.
Make it a gala to remember. So, dinner, dancing,
and games.
games.
We have games, mini putts.
Games, the savvy photo.
The savvy
circles.
photo. We have so many volunteers as well. I'd like to point that out that do help with that.
Prizes, games, and hey, if you are in a position to contribute a prize, do reach out to Colette because certainly nothing is ever so fabulous that it couldn't be made even more so. Colette, thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
November 18th, Saturday from 6 p.m. till 1 a.m. Grand Gardens, dress up, buy your ticket, get a table of 10 and get $10 off each ticket. That's what you're going to do on Saturday, November the 18th.
That's absolutely. So we can all post-celebrate your birthday. Woo!